Hello dear Phasmatic friends! Today we're going to study our hexadecimal system, a system used a lot in computer science. But what is it? As the binary system with a base of 2, this system has a base of 16. Hexadecimal means 16 based. Do you remember the Mayan system? In the Mayan system, we had a base of 20, the 0 and 19 numbers. So here, for the hexadecimal system, we have the 0 and 15 symbols. Let's see. First of all, we are going to use the 0, the 1, and all the symbols we know. But when we arrive to 10, we cannot write 10 because the number 10 has 2 symbols. So for the 10 we are going to write the A, and for 11 we are going to write the B, the 12 for C, 13 for D, or D for 13, E for 14, and F for 15. We have now our 15 symbols and the 0. 16 symbols, hexadecimal system. As we did in the Mayan system, we're gonna draw a building and multiply the first floor by 1, the second floor by the base, 16, the third floor by 16 times 16, etc. For example, we want to write the number 2020 of our system in hexadecimal. So, imagine we put here 1, 1, 1, 1. Why 1? Because it is a very easy number in order to multiply it by the other numbers. What happens? If I put 1 here, 1 times 1, 1. No problem, because we have not reached the 2020. If I put 1 here, 1 times 16, 16, plus 1, 17, okay, no problem. 1 times 16 times 16, 256, no problem, because if we add those numbers, we are not reaching 2020. But what happens if we multiply 1 times 16 times 16 times 16? We're going to get 4096. Oh, that's a problem, because if we add those numbers, we are not getting 2020. So we cannot write 1 here. Maybe 0, but 0 doesn't matter. So we erase that line and we start here. But we need a bigger number. So what happens if we try with 10? Let's see. 10 times 16 times 16 is 2560. It is bigger than 2020. So I cannot write a 10 here. I could try with 9. Let's see. 9 times 16 times 16 is 2304. So it is bigger than 2020. It is not possible. So I'm going to try with 8. 8 times 16 times 16 is 2048. It is not possible because it is bigger. Let's try with 7. So 7 times 16 times 16 is 1792. That's right. Because if I can add more numbers here, it's sure that I'm gonna reach the 2020. Well, 1 is very small. So now, what's happening if we try with that 10? We write here an A. 10 times 16 is 160. But if we add this number with this number, we are not getting 2020. So we need more. Maybe an 11. So 11 times 16 will be 176 plus 1792 is not 2020. So let's try with 12. 12 times 16 plus 1792 is 1984. It is almost 2020, but it is not 2020. So let's try with with 13. 13 times 16 plus 1792 is 2000. We have almost reached the answer, but it is not the answer. So let's try with 14. So 14 times 16, 224 plus 1792, 2016. Okay, because 2016, if we want to get the 2020, we write 4 here, and that's all, folks. We are writing here the addition that is 2020. That's fine, that's right. So the number 2020 in decimal is 74 in hexadecimal. Now another example. If you have an hexadecimal number, it is very easy to calculate it in our system, in our decimal system. You write first, well, before that we draw the building. You write the first number, in another floor the second, the third, the fourth, and you multiply. That's all. C means 12. So 12 times 1, 12. 2 times 16, 32. F, that means 15 times 16 times 16. 3,840. And after that, 8 times 16 times 16 times 16 is 32,768. Then if we add those numbers, the answer will be 36,652. So this hexadecimal number in our system is 36,652. Thanks very much for watching, dear friends. Please tell it to a friend also to subscribe to our channel. See you next time.